With us once again on set is our fine art correspondent, Elise Drake. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
What have you been up to, young lady?
So this month I performed with Elise and I met Lindsay Degan. She's a fashion designer in Brooklyn. And I also have been working with Shop Studios, and they're a media production studio in Manhattan, and also a prop fabrication place for window displays. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
So one of the things that you were telling me about is Lindsay Degan. Let's talk about her. She had like a sample sale or something going on. What's going on with her brand?
So she is a RISD grad, and I actually found out about her through Instagram. I saw some of her work. She's so cool. And what's really impressive about her is not only is she very talented, she's a knitwear designer. Not only is she very talented, but she also has an awesome personality. And I think that's the best combo to have, is when you're really a good person too. So.
She's zesty, you said,
Yeah,
right? She's
so
kind of zesty.
Yeah, so we together went to her sample sale in Brooklyn, and she just has some great work. And I wore her pants in a performance I did called Working Women, which is with Elise, who's a performance crochet artist.
Now you were in Union Square, and we've got a picture of that. So describe what's going on here. So you were crocheting aprons.
So it's about 15 women that were a part of it, and Elise coordinated it, and her assistant Whitney. And so the 15 women, what we do is we all were wearing an apron, and you take from the bottom of the apron to make another apron. And from what Elise said, it's like a woman's work is never done. And so it's this constant apron that's being made and crocheted. So we all stood out there for, I think, 4 hours.
What was interesting is as you were working, there were a lot of people from all over the world that were there because it was art in odd spaces, right?
Yes.
Part of New York City's two-day exhibit. So it was funny because
it's art in odd places.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Art in odd places.
AIOP.
So what was interesting is they thought that you were in a contest. They thought who finished the apron first was going to win. And then they got all nervous. Like people, like men, women, everybody was like, oh, like when you'd unravel it and you'd start it again, right? Because they were just, and then they got the concept of it. So performance art is something that's been happening for forever, but you happen to really be into that genre, right?
Yeah, performance art, just, there's no boundaries or limits, and it's really exciting.
Excellent. And I know you're going to Holland. Can we talk about that?
Yeah. So I was invited to be part of the Wearable Art Awards in Holland, WA with an exclamation point, and I'll be doing that in May. And so I sent my designs, they accepted it, and yeah, so I will be heading out there and showing my performance art.
Nice. And I know you're commuting right now, so I know that you've been crocheting as you're going to your other job, which is in Shop Studios. Jacques has been really great. Now, one of the things I know, too, is that you love Los Angeles, but you're here in New York, and it's getting cold. And what did Jacques do for you to make you a little more warm and cozy?
Jacques Rosas, he's like, all right, let's keep her in New York. He brought a bunch of palm trees and sunlight into my space. So I am working at a desk surrounded by Cali in the middle of New York.
Lovely. So. And he also has his own museum there. What's the name of that museum?
Oh, New York MoCA, New York Museum of Contemporary Art. And so we're in the starting stages. I'm part of the Founders Circle, and it's starting.
And we were talking about all of that, so I know that you recently painted a 10-foot logo of all that for the reunion.
Yeah, all that from the 90s. They were at Shop Studios, and yeah, I painted their logo on the back, and it was really cool to meet Keenan and Kel and the whole team, because they're someone that I grew up watching when I was eating dinner, and so it's really cool to meet them.
Well, thank you for the update. We always like having you on because you keep us on the pulse of everything that's artsy and cool and different, and kisses to your toe. So it's mother-daughter, so it's Elise Drake, you know. So stay tuned for more on Live It Up, and you can check out Elise's artwork at elisedrake.com. How's that? Good? There you go. We're done.